It's been a month since I made the mushroom pot. What's the date today? It's the 24th of April today, and I did this, 24th of May, sorry, and I did this on the 19th of April. And about 4 or 5 days ago, I could see that it was thick white on top here. So I gave it a good spritz, and I took a good spritz of water. Took all of the tape off of the holes here. And the mushroom said, thanks, I'm going to grow out the bottom anyway. So they just started busting through the tape that I'd left at the bottom, so I took that off. So that's the thing with mushrooms. You have your plans for them, but yeah, they'll do other things. So that's doing really well. Then I've got this one, and I mixed coffee in with this one. So I'm expecting that I'll get a bigger flush. But he's a little bit behind. So the mycelium below is really, really thick. Yeah. You can see the mycelium's really quite thick. You can see white splodges here. But where he's had a glass dish on, he's baked out a little bit. But in hindsight, that's not too bad because I had I've pulled them off now because I didn't want them to contaminate. But I had loads of long boys growing on the top here. Here's a little guy as well that decided to sprout on top. And where he's had no air, he's become really elongated, but the pin's aborted. It's not really worth growing. Obviously lifted this off to introduce air. It would force them to fruit here. I didn't really want that. So yeah, maybe put that on there if you don't want them fruiting on the top layer. And super exciting, I have mushrooms growing in my straw patch. Look at these tiny half-eaten boys. There's a few more coming here. See, oh, is he the culprit? Hey, don't eat my mushrooms. So you can see it's a really nice piece of mycelium here, and maybe some pins. This is why this boy. So yeah, this is just a straw patch in my garden at the end. You can kind of see the size. So this is in the shade all the time. It does get a bit windy, but I just give it a soak in with this lovely nature water. I don't put chlorine and tap water in the sea. So yeah, when did I do this? Back in February. And this was just made using cardboard, a layer of wet straw, and I didn't pasteurise or sterilise this. Just a layer of wet straw, a layer of coffee, and some cardboard spawn. More straw, cardboard spawn, coffee, and how many layers did I do? Like 3 or 4? Mushrooms versus snail. How long will it take him to reach my prized possessions? You are cheeky. But a boy's got to eat, which leads me on to, yeah, I wouldn't use this as the main method of supplying your oyster mushrooms. Like if you've promised yourself you're going to harvest 2 kilos a month. This isn't the way to do it, possibly. So, I mean, this is why we can grow in fruiting chambers. I mean, I'll show you that later. Growing in pots. And this really, it just provides a really nice habitat. So I see woodlice in here. I see the lovely earwig. Oh, hang on a minute. Would I have had another cluster here? Was this a mushroom? Oisk. Anyway. Oh, he's a sweet little chap, right? You're naughty. Eating my mushrooms. And see a little fly chap here? So yeah, it's good just to get lots of different things in your garden, lots of different habitats. So this is kind of my wild corner. As you can see, I've got buttercups. And a lot of the plants in my garden I actually save from my gardening job when I weed. So this is a mallow that I pulled out. You can eat all of the parts of that. You can eat the roots, the leaves, the flowers. They used to use it